Hi, in this video, I'm talking about the movie The Ghost We Chase, which you can watch here on YouTube on Bolaji Ogunmola TV. So essentially, this movie is about this guy, Alex, who has very high expectations in regards to, finding a woman to settle down with. So basically, he wants somebody that is financially stable, they can go 50-50 on bills, she's an independent woman, and, just that he has like his high expectation, like a criteria of what his woman should have, which leads him to having a lot of relationships that don't work out, and he's just always going back to the drawing board trying to figure out, okay, if this girl matches what he's looking for. Mind you, he has two best friends. He has Uzi and he has Cassie. So Cassie has been in love with Alex for only God knows how long, but he just doesn't see her the same way because according to him, she brings nothing to the table. She doesn't have anything to offer him, in regards to marriage, and he just doesn't see her as his ideal wife because she is not financially stable, she's not financially independent. So Cassie has to put her feelings aside and just be like an actual friend for him. I think that's the gist of the movie, basically about Alex and how he's trying to find love in the wrong places, in the wrong women. So watching the movie, you also get to realize that he doesn't really know what he wants, which is also very, very annoying. Check out the movie to understand what I'm talking about better. So for actors in this movie, you have the character Alex, who was played by Michael Dappa. His role in this movie is somebody that you would come to understand later on in the movie, because watching the movie, you're like, what is this guy looking for? Are you looking for somebody that's an independent woman, somebody that will be bringing 50-50, people will be splitting the bills, you pay this, you pay that. So that was what he was looking for at a point. Then you also get to find out that, okay, he also wants somebody that will care for him, cater to him, cook for him, and all that, which was also annoying because you can't pick and choose what you want essentially. Like, nobody is perfect. You also get to find out that he had these high expectations for his woman because of his family unit. So apparently his mom was not, financially supportive towards the dad, which affected the relationship they had. And the father, out of desperation, and he wasn't able to provide for the family, killed himself. So this in turn affected him unknowingly, because he carried that throughout his life. He didn't want to end up like his dad, essentially. So he wants a woman that can support him in everything. Honestly, Michael really, did his thing in this movie. He acted so well. Like, I enjoyed his character in this movie. I also liked the friendship between his character, Eso Dike's character, and TOPE's character. Like, their friendship was really, really cool. Next person to talk about will be the character Cassie, who was played by TOPE OLOWONIYAN. So she is Alex's best friend, so she also lives with him because she has an apartment issue. So she lives with him. She has been in love with Alex for the longest time, but Alex doesn't see her that way. He did not reciprocate her feelings, basically just friend zoned her. Reason being, he feels she doesn't have anything to offer him. I think she's a tech babe, and her app is just launching, but regardless, she doesn't have like good footing financially. There's nothing she can bring to the table as such, but this babe did so well in this role. Also, the character Uzi, who was played by Eso Dike, so he was the friend that was basically trying to pitch these two people together. Like, it was like, for him it felt like what Alex was looking for was right within his reach, but because of his whole high standards and what he wants in a woman, he was just using that to push Cassie away. And Uzi was also someone that was also in Cassie's corner. He was more or less rooting for their love story because he felt like that was real, that was genuine, that they should just go for it. But Cassie was ready to, but Alex was just not ready to. And it was also funny because Uzi in this movie is married, but we never got to see his wife once in the movie. And that was very funny for me to see, because we also just kept hearing about the wife, about how they got married and everything, but we never get to see her. But Eso did so well in this role. And the last person will be the character Ariel, who was played by Bolaji Ogunmola. So she is the new babe that comes into Alex's life to basically give him all he wants in a woman. She's an independent woman. She, splits the bill. She can, pay for her own things. She doesn't need a man to, fund her lifestyle essentially. So she brings a lot to the table. So that was obviously what Alex was looking for. but their relationship did not work out because Alex figured out that there was more to life, there was more to marriage than what he was nitpicking on. And there were actually things in regards to building the home, in regards to caring for a family, and in regards to just being the mother of a home. Yes, so that about the actors in this movie. Oh, I also forgot to mention Alex's mom in this movie. That woman is a wonderful actress. She was so fun to watch in this movie. She was always Team Cassie. She was always rooting for Alex to end up with Cassie because she had a very beautiful friendship with this woman, and this woman got to understand, love her as her own mom. And she didn't understand why her son was making, these silly excuses for not wanting to be with Cassie. But when they had the conversation, when they both vented everything that was bottled up out, everything was clear. She got to understand, and they got to, reconcile everything there. But this woman is a fabulous actress. So basically, the movie is a movie of love, finding love in unexpected places. And the movie also brings this question up that can't a man and a woman just be best friends? That is something that's always a topic for debate. Like, some people have the opinion that, a man and a woman can strictly be platonic friends, best friends, no strings, no feelings attached. On the other hand, you get to see that in some cases, a man and woman cannot just be best friends. Like, maybe from one end, one person has deeper feelings for the other romantically, and the other is just not seeing that person in the same light, which was also something we get to see in this movie. Also, if you've watched the movie, did you like the way the movie ended? Because I really enjoyed the ending, because I was not looking for a cliche, romantic ending that he will come back, she will accept him, all is well in the world, and they'll move on with their life. I was so happy that she stood her ground and she picked herself. She chose herself. She knows her worth, and she's not going to let this guy make her feel like the second option or less than, essentially. And there's a particular scene in the movie that made me remember this scene in Grey's Anatomy where Meredith kept telling Dreamy to pick me, choose me, love me. Like, that scene was so annoying because I'm like, this babe, no, no, no. Because she was just at the point of tears, like telling this guy to choose her, like, I love you, I'm here for you, like, just pick me. Like, and he did not pick her, which was so annoying. He picked the other babe over her. So I'm like, when she stood her ground and chose herself, and like, she's going to get over him eventually, so she should not put herself back in that situation. Because imagine if, okay, somebody else that comes with all this guy is looking for and more, he would obviously dump her and move on to this chick. So I was so happy with the ending of this movie. Yeah, so have you seen the movie The Ghost We Chase on Bolaji Ogunmola TV? It's a very interesting love story of how people have different expectations, people have different standards when it comes to relationships and marriages. And forget to look out for the most important things, like for the vital things, characteristics and traits you have to look for in a partner, and just look at the mundane things. So we should actually deep certain things. You should actually deep the person you want to be with, deep the things that make them tick or not, deep the things that they hold dear to their heart. And some people have like hold family values to their heart so much. There's some people that just don't do that. So you have to find out what kind of person your person is, see if it's something you can go the long way with, essentially. So yes, so the movie The Ghost We Chase is here on YouTube. If you watched it, let me hear your thoughts down in the comment section. But really and truly, when did this whole conversation of what do you bring to the table actually start? Because it's crazy. Like, you're talking to somebody, you're trying to get to know somebody, and the person is asking you, okay, what do you bring to the table? What do you offer? I feel like it's something that subconsciously you get to figure out as you spend time, as you get to know this person. It's not something you outrightly ask. Do you understand? Like, I don't know, but the question is very funny for me when I hear that question. What do you bring to the table? Yes, like, what is your take on that question? There was a particular scene where he asked this lady, and the lady was like, I am the table. So it's very funny to me, actually. But yes, I feel everybody should be able to own their own, like, everybody should bring in equal efforts. Don't expect the man to shoulder everything. The woman should also be ready to assist, support the man when the need arises. And of course, everybody should make money to be able to spend money to take care of themselves. You don't need somebody to take care of you for you. Do you understand? Have your own money to be able to do that for yourself. So any other money you have from external sources, more like, added cash. So don't rely solely on a man, don't rely solely on a woman to do those things for you. Be your own person, be your own, provider, be your own bank. essentially. So yes, that's just my take on it. This whole what do you bring to the table? What do you bring to the table? Yeah, so that's it for the movie The Ghost We Chase. If you have any YouTube movies you're currently watching, please leave them down in the comment section. If you like this video, please thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Check out my other videos and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.